Okay, so today we're making an ice cream cake. I am making this for a friend. We're going to start with a block of cream cheese. I might have to double this part. We're just going to make one and see how it does. So what is this, 8 ounces? We're going to start with 8 ounces of cream cheese. Can't find the attachments to my KitchenAid mixer. As many of you know, we're doing this nesting thing where I'm here 1 week and Michael's here 1 week. And I don't know where they put my stuff. I think they hide it from me, honestly. Alright, so we got a block of cream cheese in there. Now we're going to add into our mixer about a cup of powdered sugar. Now, when you turn your mixer on with this powdered sugar, you want to be careful because it will get everywhere. So we're going to start by beating our cream cheese and getting it softer. Let's get that nice and fluffy. I tell you, this KitchenAid mixer makes a big difference. So at Charmin's house, he has a handheld. It's actually a really good handheld, but this KitchenAid mixer is the bomb.com. So this little cup is a half a cup. We'll add half a cup at a time of powdered sugar. And we're making us an ice cream cake. That's nice and creamy already. We still have a half a cup to go. This time we're making an Oreo ice cream cake. Last time I think I was using maybe a Heath bar. I can't really remember. Alright, let's add. Let's add just a splash of heavy whipping cream. Actually, I'm going to turn that off for a second. We're going to add a splash of heavy whipping cream. I don't want to scrape these sides. Now, I do have that, the one that's supposed to scrape the sides, the attachment on here, but it doesn't really do that great. It does okay. But I'm pretty sure this is an aftermarket one. I don't remember. No, it says KitchenAid on it, so. Now, we're not going to add a whole lot of heavy whipping cream. Maybe about a third of a cup. I'm going to put that in there. And it looks like we probably are going to need to do 2 of these. Maybe. It'll fluff up a little bit as it beats. Let's see if I can make this seal better. Alright, while that's whipping up, let's get started on our ice cream cake foundation. Started with some ice cream sandwiches. Now, these are actually pretty affordable. I got them at Aldi's. I think they were like $2 and something a box. The worst part of this is opening the papers. If you had a helper, they could be opening the papers while you put them in here. I bought 2 boxes, 12 come in here. I don't know if I'm going to need 2 boxes, but I figured better to have too many than not enough. And you'll see in here, I'm just lining them up. You don't need to spray the pan because we're not going to bake anything. And this is just a regular 8.5 by 11 pan. Looks like we might only need 8. We'll see. Yeah, I think 8's gonna do it. I want them to be kind of pushed together, so I might see if I can put, that's not gonna work. 8's gonna have to do. I was gonna try to squeeze one more in there at the end, but that's not gonna work. And at this juncture, you gotta work quickly because you're, playing beat the clock with melting ice cream. Alright, so we got them in there. Put these in the freezer. Alright, so this is nice and creamy. Bad. Probably about the texture of, I don't know, maybe yogurt or icing. And this is what it looks like in the pan or in the mixer. So we're going to take this and we're going to put this right on top. Try to spread that around a little bit. All right, next, oh shoot, forgot to get my cookie crusher out. So at Aldi's, they only have the huge family pack of Oreos. So this is like Beaton's, I don't know, it's a knockoff brand. I'm sure they're fine. We're going to take some of these Oreo cookies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and crunch them up. Now, you can use a roller, you can use a mixer. Normally, I would use my food processor because I just like it really crumbled, but whatever works for you is fine. And you can crush them up as little or not as little as you want. Let's see if I can find a roller. To the side. So right now we just have our layer of ice cream sandwiches, and then we have the layer of the cream cheese and powdered sugar mixture with the heavy whipping cream. Yes, my handle keeps popping off this thing. That's all right. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, a meat mallet, you could do that. I don't really have one handy, so. Like I said, I really like putting them in my food processor. Okay, so we got a little bit of cookies there. Okay, now we're gonna add some chocolate sauce. So this one also came from Aldi's. It's Berry Hill, but you could use Hershey's. They didn't have Hershey's. And we're just gonna make a really pretty little sizzle. And we'll do it both ways. Okay. Last layer. One container of Cool Whip, one of our favorite ingredients here. This was in the freezer section. Hopefully it's malleable. It's about to go back in the freezer. I've been leaving it sitting out, but all right, we're just gonna spread this out. Obviously, I didn't let it defrost enough, so that's all right. Because I have another tub, so we could always put two. And we could also throw it in the mixer too to soften it up. Let's do that. And I'm not even going to rinse out my mixer. So I'm going to put that right in there. Just like so. Give it a small whip. Normally you wouldn't do that, but I'm just doing it because it was a little too frozen to manipulate. So we're going to add it to this one, just to get it covered. But you really gotta hustle because you gotta get this back in the freezer. This is not my most beautiful work, but we're in a hurry. And it'll still be yummy. And then finally on top, we're gonna put another layer of our cookies. And then we're gonna call her done. We're gonna put some Cool Whip on here. Now listen, this recipe, you could use whatever candy you want. Also, you could also take, like chocolate pudding and mix it in with that cream cheese layer if you wanted to. To give it more chocolate. But this is super easy to do. Super fast and a great summer treat. You can keep this, you know, we're going to cover it with tinfoil. They make the little lids that come with this. So you can keep it covered in your freezer and just cut a piece when you want it. Did I get my flower beds clean? No, but I spent pretty much all weekend working in the yard. And I don't know what happened because I cut the grass last time I was here. And I mean, it looked like anything cut in a month of Sundays. And then I had my friend Stacy come and help me weed eat. And then the poor thing got eat up with ants because you can't see them because the grass was so tall. And that is it for our cake, for our ice cream cake. So we're going to put the lid on this for some tinfoil, and we're going to pop it into the freezer. Now I have to go put mine outside because my freezer in here doesn't have room. But that's how you do it, friends. Super easy. Into the freezer she goes. About an hour or so. Jimmy Dean, they're all fine. Bought Jimmy a new pool yesterday, and he it was the day before yesterday, and yesterday I tried to empty it so I could refill it, and he got in it as I was trying to hold it up to dump, and this one's bigger, so it was harder to do. And it's already hard enough to lift it with all that water in it to dump it out, but then he decides to get in it. So it took a minute. Yesterday I had to clean out the chicken coop because that was a monstrosity. So we got that done. Hank and Waylon, for some reason, love just chilling out in the old swimming pool that's empty. Because, you know, goats don't like water. So I left it on the patio for them because I don't understand why, but they like getting in it. So we're just going to let them. All right, I'm going to go stick this in the freezer, and then I'm going to take a shower because I have a party to go to. And I will see you guys. Unfortunately, you won't get to see the finished product. That is it, and then it comes out the freezer. So, because I'm going to a party. Yes, that's exactly what I do. To come home and clean and cooking, and not really cook because it's just me, but to clean and fix everything and then leave so that when I come back a week later, I have to do it all again. But, you know, if everyone was here, it would be the same way. Except I do it every week. Okay, I'm going to go, and I'll see you guys all very soon. Have a great weekend. Happy Memorial Day.